Welcome to ReliableDR 4.0, Recovery Assurance for Hyper-V Virtual Machines. This video introduces a new feature of the ReliableDR 4.0 release and explains how it provides recovery assurance for your Hyper-V virtual machines. ReliableDR provides recovery assurance by verifying that your Hyper-V virtual machines and their applications can be recovered within your recovery point and recovery time objectives. It provides this assurance for Hyper-V virtual machines by working with Unitrends Recovery Series physical appliances and UEB virtual appliances. These appliances perform backups of your Hyper-V virtual machines, and if you're using replication, they can replicate these backups to an off-site location. ReliableDR integrates with these appliances for its Unitrends backup job type. These jobs test local and replicated backups stored on a Unitrends appliance. These tests verify that the backups can be used to recover virtual machines and their applications within your recovery point and recovery time objectives. After ReliableDR successfully tests backups for your Hyper-V virtual machines, these backups are certified. This means they have been fully verified at the application level and that they can be used to recover your virtual machines and their applications within your recovery point and recovery time objectives. In the event of a disaster, ReliableDR can use these certified backups to orchestrate recovery of the virtual machines and their applications. This diagram illustrates how ReliableDR integrates with a Unitrends Recovery Series or UEB appliance to provide recovery assurance for Hyper-V virtual machines. The first part of the diagram shows the virtual machines on your production site. These virtual machines are protected by a Unitrends appliance. The appliance performs backups for the virtual machines. These backups are stored on the appliance, and if you're using replication, they're also replicated to another off-site appliance. When ReliableDR works with replicated backups, it communicates with this target appliance. The appliance then uses the most recent backups for the virtual machines included in the job to perform an instant recovery. This instant recovery process recreates the virtual machines on the test site. The virtual machines are then booted in an isolated network. The isolated network enables ReliableDR to perform application tests without having any impact on the virtual machines on the production environment, even if the same IP addresses are used. If the tests ReliableDR performs are successful, the backups used to create the virtual machines for the test are certified. ReliableDR can then guarantee that these backups can be used to recover the virtual machines within your recovery point and recovery time objectives. This diagram illustrates ReliableDR working with replicated backups, and this is the recommended approach for disaster recovery. ReliableDR can also work with local backups to provide general recovery compliance. This screen shows ReliableDR running a Unitrends backup job that includes two virtual machines. At this point, the Unitrends appliance that is storing the backups for the Hyper-V virtual machines included in the job is performing an instant recovery. The instant recovery is the process through which the appliance uses the backups that will be tested to create virtual machines on the test site. The instant recovery is complete, and ReliableDR will now begin performing tests on the virtual machines created from the backups. These tests verify that the virtual machines can boot successfully, that they are running properly, and that the SQL application running on the Windows virtual machine included in the job is also running properly. The tests were successful, including the test run on the SQL application. ReliableDR is now turning off the virtual machines and ending the instant recovery session. This includes removing the virtual machines created for the tests from the test site. ReliableDR is now verifying that the virtual machines and their applications were recovered within the recovery point and recovery time objectives. All the tests were successful. The backups used for the tests have now been certified. ReliableDR can guarantee that you can use these backups to recover your virtual machines and their applications within your recovery point and recovery time objectives. To demonstrate that backups for your Hyper-V virtual machines have been tested and that you can use these backups to recover your virtual machines within your recovery point and recovery time objectives, you can use the Reports feature, which you can access in the ReliableDR interface. This concludes our video. For more information, see these additional resources on our website: the Unitrends ReliableDR Administrator's Guide, ReliableDR 4.0 Release Notes, other video tutorials, and knowledge base articles.